Hello. Welcome to another game analysis. Today I'm gonna look at game number 4 between Steinitz and Zukertort in the 1886 World Chess Championship that is played at the US of A. So the white pieces is Steinitz and black pieces is Zukertort. The winner of this game is the black piece Zukertort, and the opening is Roy Lopez, Berlin defense, Rayo Gambit accepted. So first move, pawn to king 4. Okay, the normal Roy Lopez line. Black intends to capture the pawn at e5, e4, sorry. Black castle, white castles. Captures the pawn. Okay. Now white has a threat on the center king of black that is uncastled. Because after the knight moves on e4, white can capture the e5 pawn with a better position because of the rook e file, the rook on the e file. Okay, so the knight retreats. Okay, so here's the situation that I was referring to. Now black has an open, black's king is left open in the center. Okay, captures and check. Blocks the check with the bishop. Okay. Escaping the threat of the knight. Okay, white now starts to open up in the center. Threatening the rook. Okay, so black counters the rook's position on the e file with that move. Exchange of rocks. Black's redirecting his knight. Okay, trying to minimize the control of the diagonal of white's bishop there on the f4. Okay, white's knight is out. No threats at this point. They're both players are just getting their pieces out. Now we start to see some action here. Okay, with white's bishop on a3, threatening the knight, as well as prepositioning the bishop to attack the h7 pawn. Okay. Adding more pieces there in the center. Okay, Black's rerouted his knight to block the range of the light square bishop of white. White's bishop retreats, avoiding capture. Okay. Black starts to attack the knight there. Okay. Threatening to capture the bishop on e6 with a lead and a pawn. Okay. Black's bishop retreats and protects the pawn at b7. White starts to position a battery here. White's knight there at b3 seems to be not doing a main no main activity there for the white knight on b3. Okay. Zukertort's turn to position his queen, attacking the h2 pawn. Early check. There's still so many defenders. So Zukertort blocks the check. White starts to bring more pieces to the attack. Okay. Black opens up his rook, threatening White's queen. And return to the original battery position. Black covers the open e-file. White starts to reposition his queen. Rook d8. Okay. Yeah, now White starts to position a battery here, threatening check with a pawn capture on h7. Black defends the h7 pawn. White threatens the queen, and queen just moves in a safe place. Aha. Now White starts to reposition his knight because it's not doing any activity there on b3, intending to move the knight on the king side to help out in the attack. Okay, threatens the queen. Queen repositions. Okay, a rather defensive move there by black. As well as threatening the queen. Carrying out the knight. Hmm. Planning a pawn advance on c5 maybe. We'll see. We'll see white's black's intentions. So now the white knight starts to reposition on the king side. As I was expecting. Mhm. Now if the pawn at d4 is undefended, black has two attacking pieces and white has only one, which is the knight at this point. So we'll see how Steinitz defends this attack. Simply captures the pawn. Okay. Now black's queen has an open file now on the b file, while positioning two center pawns on d5 and c5. Okay. Positioning a knight in the center while blocking the range of the of black's dark square bishop. Bishop retreats and bishop retreats. Okay, now this is the interesting part of the game now. So both rooks are fighting for that d file. Okay. Black covers the file there. Okay, so now White is planning a pin here. So if White's knight captures the pawn on c4, then it's a free pawn because of the unsupported black queen on b7. Okay. So if White plays to capture the pawn at c4 and black captures it, now we see that White has a weakness on his king side, as he has no opening for a king's cape in case of check. So let's go back to the game. Okay. So he actually captured, and I would say that is a blunder there, because black will be leading in material. So after black captures the rook, the black queen is now supported or defended by black's knight, leading to a one piece advantage by black. So captures the rook. White threatens to capture the bishop. White simply blocks it, and at this point White resigns, Steinitz resigns, Zukertort wins. So the big takeaway for this game is the sacrifice. Let's go back to that point. Let me go back to the knight sacrifice there. That one. That move is a blunder because the sacrifice is not justified. There's no real threat. Because if the pawn captures the knight, white has uh, white has no open pawn for his king to escape, so he cannot capture the queen. He cannot capture the queen there on b2, since black can simply check there with checkmate, and white's king has no defender or open pawn here to escape. And so he captures, and yeah, that's it, and then he resigns. Yeah, as I was saying, let me go back there. Okay, as I was saying, the big lesson here, the big takeaway is when you plan to sacrifice, make sure that it is justified, that it's not like here we can see no escape for white's king, so that sacrifice hoping for he's hoping to capture the queen there at b7, but now he can't capture because of the the king that has no escape. So yeah, simple planning, I would say, before you sacrifice is to ensure that it's justified. So yeah, I hope you get something out of this game. There's not so much activity, there's not so much happening on this game. uh, I think it's a blunder of Steinitz not accounting for his sacrifice here. Alright, till next time. Cheers.